What's good, good people? Soul Brother number one coming back at you from the top of the chocolate Milky Way, here to improve your interplanetary funksmanship. And this evening we're going to be doing a review of DC Multiverse's DC Batman 1 million. This will be a review of, like I said, Batman 1 million. That was took place. He appeared in a story arc called DC 1 million. It was a summer crossover event that took place in the 853rd century in the DC universe. He was part of Justice Legion Alpha. That was the Justice League during that time. They were inspired by the Justice League of America and the Legion of Superheroes, hence the name Justice Legion Alpha. And in that group, you had futuristic versions of the members of the Justice League. You had a Superman 1 million, Batman 1 million, Wonder Woman. You also had Our Man, who actually from that series, I think is one of the ones that, one of the characters that survived that series and made his way into the DC universe proper, I believe. You can fact check me on that. Yeah, these are just a couple of issues where DC 1 million Batman appeared in. Because like, if you know anything about comics and their summer events, they have crossover issues. So starting with this one, this is the first issue of the DC 1 million series. And here are a couple of other issues that DC 1 million Batman appeared in during that crossover time. Now, as far as this particular Batman, like he's from the 853rd century. So, as far as his powers and abilities go, in the DC universe, the people of that time frame are much more advanced than regular humans. So his skills and powers, well, he actually has powers. But as far as his skills, they're going to be way ahead of the Batman of today. Just for example, I think it's, if I remember correctly, every person in the 853rd century, they have advanced physiology, such as they got enhanced intellect, things of that nature, telepathy. I think every inhabitant of the 853rd century had telepathy. And then, couple that with the technology, that's going to be, a lot better than today's technology. He's just like Batman on steroids in every conceivable way. But that's just a little information on the DC 1 million Batman for you. So starting off like we always do, put him to the side because we start with the packaging. You know how we do. And this is your regular DC Multiverse packaging. Nothing different about it here. You got the name of the figure on the side and the story arc that he appeared in. And on the back, you just have some artwork. Just the regular standard DC Universe packaging. Nothing special about this packaging at all. And so it's going to go away because we are not inbox collectors over here. He comes with the card. Standard for all DC Multiverse figures. It is a card of the artwork that was on the back of the package. And it also has the write-up on the back, which we all love because we need a write-up, because not everybody knows about every figure that comes out. So if it's not going to be on the box, I would prefer it on a card or something like this. You can pause and read that if you like. It's nice artwork. And you see that was one of the covers of the comics that he appeared in. Also, standard with DC Multiverse figures, You have the stand, matte black, DC on the bottom with the 1 foot peg. Nothing new there. And this Batman comes with 2 silver batarangs. As far as articulation goes, I really dig this look. This design for Batman, I really dig this design here. Don't mind it at all. But getting into the articulation is his head can look up a generous amount. You see that there. And then he can look down that much. He gets the 360 rotation. And despite the shoulder armor, he can get the T-pose. Now, I don't know. We're going to see. It's probably going to hinder the 360. Well, no, because it's not a hard plastic. So you do get the 360 rotation on the arm. He has the bicep swivel. And cut here. The double jointed pinned elbows. And you have that McFarlane DC Multiverse ball peg. Like I say, depending on where the peg is, it can either go, wrist can go up and down, or if you move it around, it'll go in and out. He has the diaphragm cut here. Allows him to crunch forward that far with just a diaphragm cut. And just using that diaphragm cut, let's see how far back. Not too far back. He can't go too far back just using that diaphragm cut. And he has, let me see, yep, swivel at the waist. He can get the Van Damme, as all Batman figures should be able to hit the Van Damme. No thigh swivel, which is par for the course for McFarlane figures. His leg can kick out just about 90, not quite. And he has the double jointed pinned knees, as you can see. No boot swivel here. Ankle pivot allows the ankle to go down that far. Toe articulation. And ankle goes up that far, and it's on a rocker here. And I would be remiss if I didn't point out one of the accessories that we all love on figures, a soft goods cape with a bendy wire that allows for posing. You've been watching this channel for some time. You know that Soul Brother is a fan of soft goods capes. Think that every figure that has a cape should come with a soft goods cape with the bendy wire so that we can pose the cape. And it does not make the figure top or back heavy. If this was a plastic cape, this figure would have been fell over backward a long time ago. But that's just one of the advantages of having a soft goods cape and with the bendy wire for posing. It's just no brainer. I think, you know, I don't know why they don't, all figures don't come with that. But hey, I'm not a toy maker, so hey. But this figure right here, this is a nice looking Batman figure. A lot of figures, they come out with Batman that just look silly, but this is not one. I dig this design. This design is at Hot 5. Now, a lot of those Justice Legion Alpha members designs weren't too cool. And I think this is the only figure they've made of the Justice Legion Alpha. I don't, if I remember correctly, they don't have any other figures. That Superman is a nice figure. If they came out with that one, I'd get that one. That might be about it. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, That's my review of DC Batman 1 million. And remember, keep a glide in your stride, a dip in your hip. Let's all wait on the mothership. Y'all be easy.